Hello. I'm gonna go on and get started. Hold on, let me take this out. Okay. I always have to put that it's not for kids, even though there's nothing wrong with this message. When I say it's not for kids, I mean, when I actually just say it's for everybody, including kids, then people are not allowed to comment. Then my comment sections are automatically disabled when I include children. So I always have to say it's not for kids. So the comment section is not disabled. Oh, my phone. I need to take it off of vibrate. Anyway, so I want to talk about dreams of missing class. Dreams of missing class or not finishing a class. I had a dream last night, and I haven't had a dream in a long time that I missed a class. Uh, and so now I got a reminder that I did start taking the class, but I didn't finish the class because I got a low grade. Okay, this was in my dream. And this is not necessarily about how well you're performing in the outside world. It has everything to do with your soul. This type of stuff is coming from your soul, your higher self, God, or however you want to say it. Because, right, my mother would tell me that she was always having dreams that she was missing class, right? The thing is, in the exterior world, she was a straight A student. She's a physician, right? She's always she's always performed well when it came to what you call the outside world, according to how society would like to grade people. She made straight A's in school. She went to medical school. She got married, had children, became a doctor, and then was like at a very top position as a doctor. So it's not this type of dream. It's not how well you're just performing in the outside world or how you would look to other people. It's not about how you would look to other people. Because to other people, it'll look like she had it all together. And I'm just using that as an example because in my life, that's not always the case for me in the outside. And so I use her as an example because for me, when it comes to the outside, that's not necessarily always the case. I don't always look well on the outside either, as far as how I perform sometimes. And so they let me know, no, but there are some people who, when you look at them on the outside, they look perfect. It's not about what you're doing, it's about your soul. And are you in your soul's purpose? Are you okay with the Most High? Are you doing what the Most High has created you to do? That's what those dreams are about. And so I had a dream that I got a B plus in a few classes, and the other ones I got a D. But then I realized that those classes is because, oh wow, it's because I started but I didn't finish. But this is all about my purpose, right? I need to see classes I got the B plus in. But the ones I got the D in, I saw that it said history, right? It said history. But it's not about the history that's being taught in schools because we all know that we've been taught a lie, right? We know by now that we have been taught a lie. When I went to Tuskegee University, right? That's why I went to college. I'm from Tuskegee. And I had my mother was very strict. I won't say I had strict parents. I don't think my father was as strict, but he's not going to go against what my mother say, right? So she would not let me, she would either let me go to Alabama State or Tuskegee because I'm a girl. I was a girl. She gave me very limited choices to go to college because she was very scary. And so, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. Growing up, I don't really have an issue with that. When I was younger, I did. Growing up, I don't. At my age now, I don't have a problem with it because I can do whatever I want now. But I want to say, so I went to Tuskegee University. And I remember taking history at Tuskegee University. The history teacher was like, she was so upset that she had to teach it, right? Because she knew it was all lies and she knew it was a lot that was left out, but she had to teach it. So I say that to say that when I had this dream that I had a D plus or a D in history, it's not because of the history that's given to us in this false physical world, because everything is a lie, including the maps. Everything is a lie. So you can memorize everything in this whole false physical world, but you really know nothing. You really know nothing, because it's all about what the spirit is telling you, right? And then it just came to me as I was talking, the real history. It's time to dive deep into what's been hidden. It's time to dive deep into what's been hidden. It's time to take that class, that spiritual class. It's time to get more into it, but it's almost like the fact that I got a D means that I got started. It's time to take that class though. And that is something that the spirit is telling me. And the reason why it's so important for me is because that's where the truth is. The truth is hidden. But anyway, I just find it now. Sometimes we have dreams that we miss in class because we're missing a lesson that the soul wants to give us. We stay in our comfort zone so much, and we don't want to do anything new. There's other things that I'm supposed to be doing that's new. By September or October, I've been taking. I'm going to say it. I have not been practicing like I should, but I should have been at least doing some kind of professional singing by now. Okay. So sometimes with the classes that's being missed, sometimes when you have dreams of those classes, because we're afraid of, some of us are afraid to move out of our comfort zones. It's something that's very foreign to us. We've been working at a certain job, doing a certain thing for a long amount of time, and it's worked for us. It's helped us with our money. We've gotten money. And so it's time, but the soul, to get into the soul's purpose, sometimes when you're not necessarily doing what your soul wants you to do, sometimes you might have those dreams that you're missing class because you're doing what's comfortable for you, right? So I had those dreams too. But anyway, I just felt like talking about that really quickly. Hello. I just feel like talking about that really quickly. What else I'm going to talk about? That's about it for me. I don't have anything else to say. Very short and sweet. Little short messages. Nothing long. Yeah, but it's time to just really start pushing along. Moving on to new horizons. New horizons. But yeah. That's it. And I will talk to you later.